The Misty Show. The Misty Show, your number one companion. The Misty Show. The Misty Show, your number one companion.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Ms. D Show. My name is Adora Stephanie Modo, and I'm your host. Today on The Ms. D Show is one of my favorite segments, the motivational segment. If you're new to the show, this is one of the segments where we interview young entrepreneurs who are doing fantastically well in their different sectors. Today we're going to be interviewing a beautiful, intelligent, award-winning entrepreneur. With me today in the studio is the beautiful Wanger Ayu. Hello, Wanger.
Hi, Ms. D.
Welcome to The Ms. D Show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Oh God, it's great having you. We've been trying to find you for like forever. But yeah, it's Wanger. She's very, very busy, so it's hard to get to her. But Wanger, for those who don't know you, tell us a little bit about Wanger. Who is Wanger and what do you really do?
Wanger is me.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I'm an entrepreneur, a social entrepreneur. I run Designers Marketplace. I'm also a fashion designer and sometimes a lawyer.
Sometimes a lawyer. Okay. We're going to go back to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes a lawyer, does that mean you have a legal background? Did you study law?
Yes, I studied law. I've been called to the bar. 2010, believe it or not. And yes, she's a lawyer sometimes. But that's what I studied. So I tend to refer to myself as a lawyer by training and an entrepreneur by trade.
Lawyer by training, entrepreneur by trade. Stick to that. So tell us, you said Designers Marketplace. That's DMP, right? What is Designers Marketplace actually?
Designers Marketplace is a trade marketing and networking platform with monthly events. We basically focus on young people, well, not just young people, but people who are into craft, into trade, into all sorts of catering, and we bring them together in one place and advertise to the wider public, letting them know, look, you can come here, meet these people, find anything you're looking for.
So is it pretty much like a fair? So to say, so people have stands and then they sell.
They sell, they can grow their customer base and their businesses.
Okay, so I mean, how do you market this? Like, how do you advertise this? Is this only based in Abuja?
At the moment, it's only based in Abuja, and we're looking at other states and franchising as well. And we market. Back to your question, how we market it. When we started, we focused mainly on social media because we realized that a huge population, our target market, revolve around social media. But we also advertise on blogs, newspapers, and on radio. We're currently moving to...
Because I'm trying to understand how people get to know about, Designers Marketplace. For people who don't know what it is and probably have these businesses that you're trying to promote, how do they know about Designers Marketplace? How do they actually get involved in these? Because, you're trying to grow businesses, so people tend to take spaces, I understand, and then they market to the public. So if I wanted to get a space in Designers Marketplace, how do I get to you guys? How do I find information? How much does it cost? Are they different prices? How often do you do it? Is it, you said a month? It's a monthly thing. So when?
At the moment, it's monthly on the first Saturday of every month.
Okay, first Saturday.
To join us or to be a part of what we do, you can visit our website, which is dmpworld.com.ng. You can also call our customer service numbers. On the website, there's a registration form. You just do that, and the other processes are basically automated. You can call our customer service line to help you through. You can send us an email and we'll register you. So we're pretty much open. On Twitter, you send us a message. As long as we see it, we'll get to you. Same as Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. So, do you guys limit the kind of businesses that you take on, or anybody can have a stand no matter what you do, or is there a range?
We try to be as open as possible. Obviously, the limit is illegality. So we're not going to allow anyone who's trying to sell, funny things that are illegal. But anything as far as it's legal, as far as it's a business, as far as it's something that will create an opportunity that you need to grow.
So this includes businesses and services. So if I was to be selling Champman, for instance, I can have a stand. Definitely. And if I was selling clothes, and then if I do makeup or I do website building, then I can have. Okay, so that's businesses and services, so to say. And when did you start DMP?
I started DMP in 2011, March actually, but the first event was in May of 2011.
Right, so that's been about 4 years running. So what has it been like? What is the growth? I mean, how many stands did you start off with, and how many stands do you guys probably have at the moment?
I started off with about 34 stands, roughly, which was fantastic by my estimation then, because I was looking to, have friends over people, who like-minded people, basically. And now we average about 100, 120.
Really? Every month?
Every month, yes.
These are people who just have stands.
Yes.
And then you have enough population to actually see these people. So what you would say is that DMP has grown from what you had in mind at the beginning.
Definitely.
Because the fact that you've gone from 35 stands to 100 and something, it obviously means that people are actually making sales, and businesses are growing. That's why people are tending to come in and
sales. They're making the right connections. We've had vendors who've opened their own stores now.
Just from DMP?
Just from DMP.
Oh wow. Wow, if you have a business out there and you're trying to grow, I mean, DMP is the place to start off. It's every month. If you go to the website, you get more details about how to sign up or get a phone number to get more information. But, what we would like to actually know is, you say anybody can have a stand as long as you're legal. You know what I mean? And people get to come in. Now, what we need to know is how much does it actually cost to have a stand? Because for someone who is growing their business, and depends on how small it is at the moment, can every growing business actually afford to have a stand at DMP?
Certainly, because we make sure it's really affordable. So a going rate for a stand is 20,000.
Okay.
20,000 naira, not dollars, not pounds, just 20,000 naira. And we are currently reviewing the cost of a stand. Plus, we have other benefits, frequent participation benefits. So the more you participate, the lower the price.
Okay,
yes.
that's good.
We also run promotions during peak periods, holidays. We're currently giving, percentages off.
Okay, that's fantastic. So it's 20,000, guys. I hope that's not too much for you. But from what she said, 35 stands to 120 stands. So I'm sure it's worth your 20,000. If people are coming back and it's growing that much, then you sure would make a good sale and grow your customer base. Okay, so you've heard it all from Wanger Ayu, the CEO and founder, DMP, about all the exciting opportunities DMP has to offer. But there are a few more interesting sides to this beautiful lady. But you need to stay tuned. I will be right back after the commercial break. What do you actually do? What does it mean to be an MD, the CEO? What do your companies actually do? Right. So how do you reach out to these people? Like, what is your outreach like? Are you based in a certain area in Nigeria, like Abuja? Because I'm trying to understand how people get to know about, designers marketplace. For people who don't know what it is, they become touts, they become robbers, they start, unfortunately, the internet scam. And all sorts of ridiculous things. Because truth be told, they just can't get a job. Why we're curious, that brings me to ask, what are the hurdles musicians face in Nigeria today? What is the main hindrance that stops a lot of people from getting to where they need to get? Hello and welcome back to the Ms. D Show. We were talking to the beautiful Wanger Ayu, CEO, founder, DMP, Designers Marketplace. So, for those of you who just tuned in, Wanger has been telling us about how you can become a member of this big, fast-growing market, Designers Marketplace, where young businesses can grow and gain a wider customer base. So back to Wanger, we were about to talk about something more interesting. Apart from being the founder of Designers Marketplace, Wanger is actually also a designer. She owns her own clothing line. So Wanger, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my clothing line is called Wanger Ayu.
Okay.
It's something I started when I was in university, making clothes for people, friends, family, because it's something I've always wanted to do, something I've had a passion for. And after university, I went to do a course in fashion design. Yeah, and following that, I started my clothing line, Wanger Ayu. I've been very fortunate with the client base I've been able to amass, and at the moment though, I've had to take a break because I recently suffered an injury that has sort of been a setback, and I've decided to look at it not as a negative thing, but as a positive thing, as an opportunity to step back, look at the bigger picture, regroup, rebrand, and move forward.
Fantastic. So, I mean, Wanger Ayu Design, do you guys make clothing for all kinds of people, all colors, shapes, sizes? Do you do particular lines like red carpets, or do you do everything? Because some people focus on a particular
I prefer to focus more on occasion wear, the more luxurious stuff, because it gives me the opportunity to express, to create, and to basically run with designs.
Yeah. So is Wanger Ayu affordable?
Generally, I would say it is.
Everyone would think their clothing is affordable. How affordable is it? I mean, can everybody? What is the range of a decent outfit?
About 10,000.
Really? Yeah. Is this for camera?
No, really.
So you can get actually something as low as 10,000. That is fantastic.
As low as 10,000. I mean, obviously, we try to work with budget as well.
Okay.
We try to be flexible to different people, because we also have to take into consideration the Nigerian climate in terms of the market and the way it is.
Yeah, I totally understand. Is there anywhere people can go to see Wanger Ayu collections? Is there a website? Is it online?
At the moment, like I said, we're on a hiatus.
Okay.
So I'm working to put out something fresh, something new.
Okay.
Hopefully by summer 2015. There'll be something to look at.
That's fantastic. So is there anything else Wanger Ayu is into at the moment that we need to know about?
Wanger Ayu the person. What else am I into? We're trying to grow DMP. Like I said, it's a networking, marketing, trade platform with events, which means that events are not the sole focus of what we do.
Exactly.
So we're looking to expand, to explore other avenues, including magazine, online and print. TV, and yeah.
So you guys are about to start a magazine. Is it going to be called Designers Marketplace?
That is kind of, I won't give you too much
under the bond.
Yeah, for now. But it's going to be out very soon.
But
so
it will
definitely be related. It will support DMP. Definitely,
so
it will support the vendors.
Cheaper to advertise? Or
definitely. It's cheaper, but we will be featuring vendors for free as well. So there are certain things we will cover and we will put in as content at no cost.
Oh, that's fantastic. We also know that you actually won the Abuja Young Entrepreneur Award in 2013. I mean, that must have been a huge one. And that's after DMP had started. So was it on the DMP platform that you were nominated, or on your fashion label?
On the DMP platform.
Okay, so how did you feel? Like, it must have been rewarding.
It was surprising because the year before I was nominated, and I didn't think I would win. And I mean, the year before I didn't think I would win, and I didn't think I would win in the year I won. So I actually went as a courtesy. I went because I didn't have much else to do as well, and I was I didn't think I would win. Let's just put it like that. So yeah, I did, and when I did, I was gobsmacked. I got on stage and I was like, oh yeah, you can't just collect the stuff and walk away. You actually have to say something, and I did my best to sound intelligible, so that's all I can say. But it was pleasant.
So it means people actually appreciate what you do, because I mean you were nominated the year before and you were nominated again and you won. So obviously people are recognizing what DMP is about and obviously what you are about. So you have been rewarded. So I mean that should be fantastic.
I wouldn't consider that the ultimate reward. It's nice to be acknowledged. It's nice to be appreciated. It's nice to know that what you do and what you're passionate about is making an impact on people. But I think the ultimate reward for me is seeing the people that I'm doing this for, seeing them succeed, seeing them grow as well. Because I'm passionate about enterprise. I'm passionate about opportunities, because we live in a time where we are young people are joining the workforce faster than jobs can be created, and our educational systems are not equipped to handle the change, the social change. So for me, it's exciting that people can get up and decide that if I'm not given that opportunity, I can create something, I can do something, and I can do it well and succeed at it, and even give other people opportunities.
But that's the fantastic thing about this segment, because we talk about motivation, and this is all about inspiring the youths out there. So I mean, you're hearing it from Wanger. You can be inspired. You cannot keep waiting for what the government can do for you or how the government can give you jobs, but you should think of how you can start something for yourself in a field that you're passionate about and enhance yourself. Well, we will find the last juicy part about Wanger a little bit personal. Let's know her more as herself when we get back. Now stay tuned while we go for the commercial break. We'll be right back. If you're just catching up, we're talking to the beautiful Wanger Ayu, award-winning entrepreneur, designer, co-founder of DMP. Now you have to watch to know what happened, but final word, Wanger, for those out there who are watching and are curious, I mean, you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you're doing fantastically well. Is there a man in your life?
Is there a man in my life? Oh, there's Jesus Christ, if he counts.
Yeah, that's not who we want to know. We know he's in everyone's life, so.
Romantic? No, not at the moment.
Is it because you're too busy?
I wouldn't say it's because I'm too busy.
Right, but you're open, so they're not scared.
I'm open.
You're not intimidated.
I'm private, so.
Right, well, she is single, that's what you need to know, so that's fine. So Wanger, one last thing, a word to the young people out there who are trying to, you know, be like you. I mean, for starters, how old are you?
28.
Good. She is just 28 and she's achieved all of this in that short time. So there's so many youths out there that we try to inspire with these shows, especially the young girls out there. You know, it's not by following men or sleeping around to make one. You can also make it as a young girl and be inspired. So please, Wanger, one word to the young people out there. How can they be like you?
Well, for starters, I would say hard work is essential. But more than hard work, you need to know what you are interested in and develop it. You need to research, you need to train yourself, you need to educate yourself, because you need to understand that you can't rely on the government, you can't rely on the educational systems. You have to take an active interest in your own life. The only person who can make a change in your life is you. And just do something. Don't wait around. Do something. You don't have to sell yourself. You don't have to, do anything that compromises your integrity or your honor. But do something, start something, and you don't know where it will take you.
And that's it from Wanger Ayu. Who could have said it any better than the beautiful entrepreneur? So guys, you should go out there, find your craft. There are ways to make it in this world without going through the negative ways. And we'll always be here to help and support. You can always send an email to us or go on the website at www.themissdshow.com, Twitter @themissdshow.com, or on our Facebook page. Leave us a comment, and there will be people out there who are going through what you're going through and who will be able to help you, support you, and advise you. Until next time, be inspired. It's Miss Diadora, and thanks for watching.
The Misty Show. The Misty Show, your number one companion.